Alright, what's up? What's up? Mic check, mic check. Make sure you all can hear me. I'm a little late, I apologize. We had some internet technical issues, so I had to get set up. Welcome to the live feed. I'm Neomustangs. My name is Dan. This is my Neomustangs. This is my Fox Body channel. We usually live stream. We try to live stream on every Sunday night for the most part. I know this is kind of early tonight, but I got some other obligations later on this evening. Tonight's discussion is about autos and manuals, because naturally I spent most of the damn weekend taking care of manuals or whatever. So I do stream on OBS, so if the audio or visual goes out, don't kick out of the live stream, because it's not like YouTube where it disconnects. So if you're interested in being part of my membership, you see the people in green. We do have a club membership. I do appreciate all the people in green for their contributions to the channel, which all money goes back into the channel. So I'll put a link in the description. We also are selling some merch at this point. We have a Teespring store where you can purchase t-shirts if you'd like to support that. Instead, we have t-shirts. We also, if there's a super chat, there's a money button at the bottom of the chat. You could also super chat me. It's like tipping your waiter. So anyways, you don't have to do any of that. I'm just saying that's out there. Today we're talking about autos and manuals, because behind me absolutely smells, because I got Redline lightweight gear oil like all over the fucking place. And it smells so bad. But I spent most of the weekend opening up my Tremec TKO faceplates finally, and it's just, I'll show you here in a minute. Good evening to everybody. What's up, Matt, SJM, Pat, Mod Motor, Blue Collar? What's up, Sting Man? What's up, Adrenocide? It's good to see you guys. Like I said, I apologize about being late. I had an internet issue, which I think is okay, so we'll figure it out. So, auto or manual? Let me tell you my side of it first. My preference is obviously, manual. And the reason why is because when I street drive a manual, like, it just, like, when you start your car, does it start you too? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, driving a manual is kind of similar to that. It's like exciting. It's like you're shifting through gears, you're always at higher RPM, whatever. Now, AODs and C4s are a little different. And I do like the way autos feel too, because, like, especially when you go into boost, it's just a consistent, like, you go from first to second to third, and like your car just stays in boost. You know what I'm saying? So there's a different feel to both of them, but I prefer stick shift. It's a little harder to make consistent. What got me to that point was, and this is what I want to discuss in chat today. What got me to that point was NMRA used to hold a really cool event. NMRA still races, and I think they still do have the stick shift division once in a while. So it was kind of nice that you would get into, you would go to NMRA event, True Street event, and stick shift cars are hard to get to go fast and consistent. So there's kind of a double-edged sword. And I just, every year, it was like the who's who came to that NMRA event that came to Summit Racing over here Norwalk, which is Summit Race Park. And like the who's who of Northeast, of just Ohio in general, would come to that event. And if you were the stick shift guy, you came to that event because you had your own separate event. Does that make sense? So I got a couple awards that, and I'm showing it in my video this week. My buddy Mustang Mike, it used to be a big thing. If you ran low 10s, high 9s with a stick shift car, true street car, like, you probably won the event. But in NMRA, you had to make like 3 straight passes or whatever. So you had to be consistent. Does it make sense? But you used to get really cool awards. Like, I think I got half off one of my RXTs that I have on the shelf. I think I got half off one of those from getting like second place or something. I'm pretty sure my buddy Dan Watts, I could be wrong, but I know he went to Bradenton in Florida because they had the winner of the stick shift event in Florida got a brand new T56 Magnum. So it was really cool. So it was kind of something that drew me in. Then I started racing seriously, you know, not like seriously racing, but I started getting excited about it. So I started doing it. And I just kind of left the automatics behind for the most part. But it's just, I just enjoy the feel of the stick shift over the automatic. And I know a lot of people can't, you know, some people can't drive automatic or stick shift because of, you know, whatever reasons, you know, health-wise or whatever, or just. But anyway, let me go into chat and check some of you guys out. I apologize for rambling, but I figured I'd start the live stream with, you know, kind of my story. Does that make sense? And naturally, you know how it is. Keep it stupid simple. And you know that shit goes right out the damn window, because as soon as the T5 leaves the building, you go to a Z-Spec. Then when you go to a Z-Spec, you go to a 3550, you might find it on Craigslist or some shit. It's a downward spiral. So then I got a 500, then I had a TKO 600. Yeah. So anyways, what's up, Soul? I got an 8 Auto and a 94 GT. What's up, SJM? What's up, More Power? Cousin Paul's in the house. What's up, Clay? Trunk back Jim, diff fluid goes poorly and doesn't smell great. It's not diff fluid. I run Redline lightweight gear oil in all my faceplates. I'll show you. Partly cloudy, what's up? Manual for you, I see it. Auto turn. Okay, Pat. Auto for drag racing, stick for the street. Yeah, see, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that, because I street drive this car here and my white car. Maybe not as much, but that's kind of one of the reasons why I went to the 363. And I got some cool gifts that I want to, not gifts, but I got some cool things that I got in the mail the other day. A couple drop ships that I'm going to be showing you guys this week, because we're going to get hot and heavy on this. Getting it fixed and getting it finished. But yeah, that's like the line that I try to toe, is I try to make it as streetable as possible, but still be fast. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Smitty? What's up, James McClary? I prefer an auto because my regular driver is a 13-speed manual. Man, I get it. You must drive truck. Trunk back Jim, sticks for street and fun, but auto is for hot rods. You know what? I don't know any stick shift car. Like, I won War by the Shore. I think it was the first one in the 1050 class, and my car, in the black car, was stick shift. I don't know if I have the picture to that, but it was a pretty cool event. And I ended up beating a 69 Camaro with tires bigger than this table. And he was a very well-known grudge racer, bracket racer. So, like, our Renegade class that happens here in Northeast Ohio, a lot of those bracket racers have been racing the same car for many, many years. So they got them dialed in. So I was really excited to take my street car there and knock one off the platform. He's a good friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. And I respect him for being consistent. He's a good dude. So shout out to him. But I did take him out in the finals in the 1050 class in the very first War by the Shore, which was a really big event for Renegade Racing in my stick shift street car. So it's pretty cool. Andrew Hanlon, stick or auto? Do you really think that I had the choice growing up? No, you did not. Genocide. Jose, what's up? I just got my BTE glide. Time to pull in the tick. You gonna pull the 600 out for a glide? I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucking hate the way TKO 600s shift. End of story. But that's the exact reason why my TKO faceplate, or my 600, got faceplated in the first place. The 500 wasn't terrible, but that was already faceplated when I bought it. Basically, I took my black car to a stick shift event in Milan, Michigan, and the TKO 500 was my buddy Mike, Mustang Mike, that races with me. And he said, hey, just stick the 500 in it for the event, because my T56 was off getting faceplated. So he's like, just put the 500 in it for the event, and if you break it, you buy it. Of course, I went, the very first test hit, shook the tire, and broke the damn transmission. So yeah, I naturally own that one too. I had to pay $2K for that one. You're a closet auto guy, right? No. Jody, what up? It's going to be a stick shift car for me. I get bored of automatic. Nothing like pulling off a perfect pass with a wide open throttle power shift. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Deontay Williams, what's up, man? New person to the channel, it looks like. Chris O, 3 pedals here. Yep. What's up, Chris O? Brad Pittman, I switched to automatic because of a spinal issue. See, now there's a reason for it. And I would always respect anybody that just plain out came out and said, look, I can't drive a stick because my leg's fucked up or my knee's fucked up. And I wouldn't think twice to think down on anybody. You know what I mean? Driving a stick, racing it is tough. You know, you got, first of all, the damn transmissions are like fucking $2,000 now. You know, the TKOs are $2,500, $2,900. The TKX is what? $2,800. The face plates, you know, if you want them face plated with no goodies, they're $3,500. If you want them cryo treated or shot peened or whatever, you're in the 4K range, $4,200, $4,400, and that's just the trans. And then you got the clutch. If you want a real clutch, you run like a twin disc. Now I know Manic Clutch has a decent one, and so doesn't Black Magic. There's another G, $800. Then you got a flywheel. Then you got a bell housing. You see what I'm saying? So stick shift racing is freaking expensive. And in all that shit right there, you could have had a baller ass 400 or C4 for like 2K. You know, you spend the money on a converter. You know, it only makes money sense in racing sense to be an automatic for the most part. And this comes from a stick shift guy, but it's just not my forte. You know what I mean? I switched to an auto because of spinal injury and lost control of my left foot. I sell my Cummins and swap my Mustang. It was a rough patch. I get it, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Brad. Thanks for sharing that. Brad Pitt, Dad's car plus spray adrenaline. Of course. Partly cloudy 420. I'm looking forward to coming down and making some passes with you. Hey, bring that shit. I love racing with subscribers. I mean, when you get to meet somebody, you get to hang out with somebody, and that's exactly why I want to go to Ford Takeover. I don't want to go to Ford Takeover because it's a YouTuber's event. I want to go to Ford Takeover because a lot of the subscribers that are subscribed to not only Brutal, and not a lot of them, but because they have so many, but a portion of them are people that are subscribed to me. So I get to meet, you know, I get to meet those guys, and I also get to meet you guys, and we're gonna race and, you know, break some shit, you know, blow some tires off, have some fun, you know. So that's why I'm so excited about going to that event this year. So Clay Zentz, my buddy and I ran into the 90s in out of 115 cars, we placed 12. Nice. 175 shot, man, consistent as hell. Keep the bottle pressure up. Larry Smith, I love my T5Z. I got one sitting over there. I ain't even cracked it open yet. Shit, cousin Paul, where did we get that T5Z from? Where'd that thing come from? I'm a stick guy through and through. G-Force T5 faceplate TKO. There you go. So you got a G-Force T5. Is that, when you say G-Force T5, because I haven't never done it in G-Force, I think that's dog ringed anyways, isn't it? I think that's face plated as well. The baddest one is the G101A. That's a bad son of a bitch. Of course, I've already spent my money on my two T56 Magnums, so, you know, kind of got away with that one. SJM Racing, I'm a stick guy all the way. Auto is boring, stick shift is a lost art. Yep, and that's why I do it. Because if I can beat you, when I beat my buddy Mike in War by the Shore in front of 100 race cars, it was more than that.